When you're pollinating a lot of Clivia flowers, especially in flowering season, it can become a little bit of stressful on your back. So I've felt it on my back the last few months, and I've come up with a new setup for my Clivia pollination, and I'm going to share with you today what I'm doing. Welcome to today's Clivia chat here at Clivia's for Africa. My name is Manie. It's very simple and very easy. As you can see here, I've basically bought two little bar stools. Um, they were actually together in one package, so they were combo. So that was quite a nice idea. So there were two things that I was looking at. The one thing is, obviously, I want something that can adjust the height of where this plant is going to stand. So that for me was the first most important thing. So these bar stools have a little lever here, and you can adjust them to go higher and lower, both of them. So that's quite a nice feature, because sometimes you have a very small plant and you want it to to sit a bit higher, that you can pollinate it nicely. Other times you have a big plant, like for example this one here on the stool right now, and with a plant like this, you want this a stool where it's standing on to be very low, and you want the one where you sit on to be able to be a bit higher. So both these stools are the same, and I'm just going to show you here very quickly. So if I just take this plant down, there we go. All right. So basically, what you have here is you have a little stool with a flat area here. I put this here just to protect it. The pots sometimes are a little bit wet when you put them here, or dirty. So I just have this one on the stool where the plant stands. And but here's the nice feature. So if you sit on the stool, you can either let it go up. You can see how high, it can actually. Shoes are falling off. How high you can get it here, and then you can get it down. And so depending on how big your plant is that you want to put it here, this is the one option. Exactly the same with this tool, can go up and down. So let's just take an example here. So if we take, for example, this plant here, okay. So this is a big plant. So let me just see here. If I sit here, I'm a little bit low. I'm looking up to the plant. So the nice thing is I can adjust it so that it's basically, I can even go a little bit higher so that it's right in front of me, and I can actually keep my back straight. So it's not going to put any strain on my back, and I can just pollinate here right in front of me. So yeah, so and it's very simple to get on these chairs. I mean, they don't have handles on the side or anything, so it's very, very easy to get up and down. So if I'm going to go down a little bit, you can adjust exactly where you want to sit. Let me quickly get a smaller plant and just show you. Okay, now here we have a very small. Look at this beautiful little plant. Here we have a very small plant. So even if I go down as much as what this chair can go, well, I'm on top of it here, so this can work, but I'm still bending a little bit forward. So what will probably be ideal will be for me to basically just adjust this chair. You have to sit on them to move them, otherwise they sort of jump up. And so I'll just move this plant up a little bit. This chair, I mean. I'll then put it here. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. Can go a little bit up, a little bit down, up to where the point is where I can work very nicely. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I can adjust both of these tools to get the perfect height for me to sit. Now, in flowering season, this might look like a bit of an overkill because why not just put it on a table and, quickly pollinate it or stand in the net house? But, if you have many plants and, especially in flowering season, if, you have, in my case, a few hundred plants that needs to be pollinated every day, this is something that really is going to help me a lot, and it just makes my life a lot easier and, a lot better. So the second thing is, if you put it on a normal table or if you just leave it on the shelf, there's always flowers on the back of the plant. So let's again take the big one as an example. Just want to move this chair down a bit because of the big plant. All right. Put the bucket up there. And we put the plant up there. Isn't she lovely? Just look at these green. It's so gourmet. Okay, so the other thing is, so after I've pollinated now, let's say these few flowers that's on my side here. Now normally you'll have to get up, take the plant, move it, because you don't want to just move it on the table, then it shakes the flower. So you want to move it as softly as possible. In the past I always had to get up, take the plant and physically turn it and put it in a position. Let's say on the other side, I want to get to those flowers. Sorry. So every time I have to pick up the plant, turn it around, and now I can work on the other flowers. But the nice thing with these chairs are they can actually turn around as well. So just look at this. So the nice thing here is, I can put it down here. I can get my height right where I want to work, like this. I can pollinate the flowers in front of me. And when I'm finished with these ones, I can just, this one's got long leaves. I can just turn it a little bit like this. And I can get to the other flowers on the other side. So it's like a turning table as well. So yeah, I've been testing this for the last month or so. It's working fantastic, and I thought I just want to share it with you. And maybe it's something that you're also struggling with. And these chairs are not expensive. You don't have to buy any grand chairs. I know they might look fancy, but they were not expensive. They're actually cheap chairs, and the benefit for me is massive. I really enjoy them. They make my life a lot easier, and I hope maybe they can help someone out there as well that's struggling with the same thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel so that you are informed when there's new videos coming up at Clivia's for Africa. No, I don't need a headlamp on my head during daytime. I start working with the Clivias early in the mornings, normally when it's still dark, and I actually just forgot to take my headlamp off. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye-bye.